Welcome back to my Warframe missions in 5 minutes or less. 28th in the series is Ascension. If you have completed Jade Shadows, then you know what this is. If not, it's essentially a defense/escort mission mixed with a little bit of excavation. When running this mission, there can be some frustrating parts, so here's some quick tips to make it easier. Let's get started. Number 1. You don't need to rush in and get that elevator started with that initial ionic charge. I know it can be tempting to get the ball rolling, but looking for sister beacons and killing enemies for additional ionic charges before the noise starts can be fairly rewarding. Number 2. Keep in mind that there are 2 different ionic charges available. The bigger ones provide a speed boost to the elevator, thus making it go faster and ending the mission sooner. These are located in predetermined areas per floor, so grabbing them is worth the time. Number 3. Sister beacons are generally easy to find, but sometimes there is one that likes to really hide. If you're approaching the final few floors and all 3 haven't been found, hopping down the elevator shaft and listening for a humming sound without all of the gunfire can be super helpful. Number 4. Generally, aiming for higher floors to gather the ionic charges is best. You can pick them up and toss them onto the platform without them breaking. This is super helpful for getting a nice stack of them to toss onto the target. Number 5. If you find yourself at the very bottom and the elevator is way up top, there is a launch pad that takes you pretty far up. You might have to jump the rest of the way, but it sure as hell beats starting from the bottom. Number 6. The final escort phase can be pretty hectic. If the capsule takes damage, don't worry about the mission failing. You should, however, try to avoid having the capsule taking a lot of damage, because it will add time until the mission is completed. This means more enemies and those pesky Jade Eximus and laser beams. Number 7. If you decide to play the Stalker, keep in mind that you will be unable to get back up if you are downed. Plan accordingly. Number 8. Make sure you have a way to gather resource drops. There have been many times I saw a riven sliver on a few floors below, or the numerous endo that litters the floor. If you're playing with mods, you're going to need that endo, and this is an easy way to farm it. This is it for my quick Ascension video. There is a lot of jumping in this mission, so locating the jump pads or simply popping into Operator can help you get back to the platform. For a little bit of variety, you can always speak to Ordis over on Lorunda Relay and join a squad as the 5th player, the Stalker. Since there doesn't seem to be any actual failure conditions, minus dying permanently, this new mission is pretty easy. Still, plan accordingly so that you don't end up meeting that only failure condition. As always, if I have left anything out, feel free to leave a comment below, and I look forward to sharing my next video with you. Take care.
You are home free. I have a command post on Lorunda Relay. Bring your bulletin notes there.